it was a completely I would say disastrous performance. I guess disastrous performance. Florida State gets bombed at home by a team that had lost 4 straight games. What were your impressions, Corey Clark?
I think disaster's fair, but also when you see when they're doing warm-ups and you see that Marvin Wilson's not going to play, Hamza's Hamza, he's not playing, but then Renardo Green's not playing, Akeem Dent's not playing, Travis Jay isn't playing. You're like, okay, this can be a little tough ask for the defense. I thought the defense played about as well as it can, which isn't great. They still gave up whatever they gave up in 41 points. Now, they gave up 34 points. One was a pick six. And they got some stops. The goal line stand was cool, great. I'm not going to get all excited about another goal line stand because that didn't really turn things around after the Notre Dame game. But it was good to see. I thought, now that's a bad offense. It's certainly a bad rushing offense, but I thought they played well up front. And they didn't make things too easy for Pitt. The offense did that. The offense was just a train wreck. And I'm starting to get the idea. I'm not starting to get the idea. I've written about it. You can read it on War Chant. It's the truth. When Jordan Travis isn't making highlight reel runs, when he isn't, Peter Warwick in a 13 jersey, that's right, Peter Warwick in a 13 jersey, when he gets hurt or can't play to his potential because of injury, this is a bad offense. They don't do anything well. They need, if not for him, he has put a lot of lipstick on this hog, and he's made it. He's been not. They've had some nice moments. He's really awesome. That 88-yard run was something that no other quarterback maybe in Florida State history does something like that. He does some dynamic things, but he cannot stay healthy, and that was a problem going. It was a problem going into the season. We thought it would be an issue all year. It has been. Literally every game he's played.
So I think it's pretty clear now. Athleticism does not equate to skill. The collection of players that we have, as physically gifted as they may be, one thing is missing, and one thing is true, in my opinion. We are lacking skill. And I mean true God-given talent of finesse, instincts, comprehension, and just flat out elite ability. It's way deeper than the weight room, y'all. I'm starting to think it's way deeper than coaching. Let's chop it up.
Kicking.
DJ Bucket Remix.
Kicking. Kicking.
So, as a real one, it's in my pedigree that I cannot hide. I must face up to what I said and to what I do. You feel me? So, I got to start this off with a lot of egg on my face. Nasty. Dripping. Pause. But I gotta wear another L. Another L. Instead of this being a runaway W, well, in actuality, and all in all, in a way, it was a runaway W. Because that W that I thought we were going to get got up and ran away. Where'd you go? I thought we had it. I thought we had it. But in all seriousness, this was a heartbreaker of a performance, if you ask me. 41-17, the Pink Panthers of Pittsburgh beat my beloved Florida State Seminoles. Damn it! God, boy. Anyway, let's talk about some stats. Now, I ain't no professional or nothing, but I like to, talk my ish here and there. So I am very displeased with a total of 290 yards. 200, man. With a 90 on that thing. That's all we got. 144 of those were passing. We were 23 out of 41 total, I believe, with 3.5 yards per pass. Like, that's just embarrassing. Oh, yeah, and we threw 3 picks. So, unfortunately, every quarterback that got a chance to throw a pass also, yeah, all 3 of them threw a pick. But, rushing, right? 146 total yards. Now, we got 4.2 yards per rush, which is not exciting to me, but it's better than 3.5 yards per pass. And by the way, playing against a team that we all knew heading into this game couldn't run the football to save their grandmamas, somehow they came up with 4 yards per rush against us. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? So, an injured, hobbled Pickett went 21 for 27 and 210 yards and had an 83.1 QBR. For somebody, up until the last minute, we all thought was not going to play. And a lot of experts even thought he might not come back for the rest of the year. But somehow he put on his Superman cape and he came out there against us and he got himself a W. In dominating fashion, I might add. The fuck is that? Real talk, man. Real talk. Now, this Addison kid. I want to talk about this Addison kid because this is a recurring issue that I see happening against us time and time again. Whether it's a quarterback, whether it's a running back, and in this game again, it happened to be a receiver. But some goddamn freshman that was just playing high school ball last year comes out there on the field against the Florida State Seminoles, right? And he looks like he's been playing ball for at least 3 years. He looks like he's a red shirt junior or some shit. Like he should be somebody that's ready to go to the league. And it only happens when they play us. Again, what the fuck was that? I'm just saying. So he got 11 catches for 127 yards. While our potential first round draft pick, right? That's what everybody was saying coming into the year. I'm not mistaken. Terry, number 5, who used to be 15, and I said used to be a beast in 15 that need to go back to 15, but now he wear 5 and he don't look as half as good. You get where I'm going. He did not have 11 for 127. I don't even want to look it up. I don't even want to look it up. I don't even want to look it up. So, again, we need to figure out what is this freshman jinx? Because somehow, somebody's freshman always shows out against us, but our freshmen come in and they look like freshmen. Even if they physically look like they should be some grown ass men, like 21-year-old looking men, they still 18 and 19 and they play like 18 and 19, but they're 18 and 19 year olds, even if they look like 16 and 17 physically. They come out here and they look like grown ass men on this field. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of tired of that. We got to figure this out. I don't know if we got to make amends to somebody. We got to, you know what I'm saying, drop a bag somewhere and, you know what I'm saying, appease somebody, make somebody happy somewhere, somehow. Something's got to be fixed. Have we upset what y'all like to call the football gods, the college football gods? Do we need to make amends somewhere? Because this is starting not to make any sense to me. We have 3 coaching staffs. I'm just going to say the last 2. We're just going to talk about the current, and then we're going to talk about the Taggart. Now, the Taggart, okay, there was some misfunction. There's a lot of ugly moments. And now the current is looking more like the Taggart, and I don't understand. Now, you can't tell me that both of them cats, with all them coaches that they know, that neither one of them can figure out how to coach these boys. Even if they bring in people that they feel comfortable with. Once they get here and they touch down in Tallahassee, all of a sudden, everybody forgets how to play football and everybody forgets how to coach football. We have to figure this out. We need to have a powwow, coming together, and we need to chat, chop it up. We need to talk about this. But I'm sorry. I'm ranting. I'm going to move on. Let go. Nick Patty. Nick Patty, a red shirt sophomore. Yeah, red shirt sophomore. Had 2 rushing touchdowns against us. So Pickett was going downfield, throwing the ball, and then, you know, he's hurt, so they bring in Patty. But little did they know that Pickett had the balls and he was ready, because by the time, you know, they didn't have to bring in Patty no more, all of a sudden Pickett has got enough adrenaline flowing through his veins and he's juiced up. He can just take off for a nice little scamper untouched and get him a touchdown when the coverage was actually finally good. But nobody can go touch the damn quarterback. I mean, come on, bro. We can't make this up. But is this scripted somewhere? You know, I watch Gematria Effect Sports sometimes, and bro, swear everything runs on the script. So can somebody please go talk to the script writers? Like, we can't go out like this. Can it be a little more civil? Shit. Okay, so James Blackman was 0 for 2 with a interception. Now, we going to talk about this interception because we got to watch this. I ain't try to watch too many clips because I was frustrated. I got drunk and I went to sleep. So we going to watch this, though, because, damn, I swear, you going to see his head snap, right? And he going to stare down Terry, and then he going to throw this interception. Y'all watch this shit.
Passes, so a little bit more of a static target for this pass rush.
Blackman throw is intercepted. DeMar Hamlin's 6th career interception.
Hamlin sneaks under it and is able to get the interception. You see James Blackman going there all the way. Hamlin knows where he's going to Tamarion Terry, and it is a pick. Ooh.
All right, so am I tripping? Am I tripping? Like the one shot you get, you come in the game and you do this. You ain't learned nothing. Not even a little bit. I mean, shit. This reminds me of when I first started playing Madden. You feel me? Now, this might not make any sense to some of y'all, but if it happened to some of y'all, then you'll know where I'm coming from. Because physically, it shouldn't happen, but somehow I feel like it happened. You know the term, you staring down your target, you staring down your receiver, so the defense knows exactly where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So this is before or even after. You know what I'm saying? All these different times. This shit has happened to me playing Madden. The times that they did not have the vision cone. You remember the vision cone? You playing Madden, they got their little cone, you can shift it from, left and right, and it's supposed to be your quarterback's eyes and shit, all that stuff. So take that out of the equation. Just regular Madden, right? And I'm staring at the screen. I'm playing the computer, so it ain't nobody watching me that can actually read my body language. I'm staring at the screen, right? And I know I'm going to throw the ball to circle. I know it. As soon as I call this play, that's why I call this play, because I'm going to throw the ball to circle and we finna get this touchdown, right? So I hike the ball and I'm staring at circle the whole damn time. Now I see it's a one-on-one coverage. And I see that the cornerback is right there. But somehow, I done convinced myself I can make this pass, he gonna catch it, and we gonna score. So I've convinced myself, and I just knew pre-snap this was gonna be wide open. So as I hike the ball and I'm staring at circle, and I notice, oh shit, he is covered, I still throw it because I already made up in my mind I'm throwing a circle as soon as I mash hike, I'm gonna throw the circle. And then it gets picked off. That's what I saw with this young man on the field. The same shit. He hiked the ball, and I guess this would be square because he was on the other side, right? So he hiked the ball, and he just knew he was going to throw this thing to square as soon as he said hike. And he snapped his head over there, and he looked over there, and he slung that ball, and it got picked. Even though you saw the DB right there, but you already knew you was going to throw it. Why did they put that boy in the game? See, I told y'all it broke my heart before the game when I saw that, okay, Blackman was the backup, but I guess little did I know that's why I got egg on my face, because Chuba got out there, and all of a sudden we got we got year before last offensive line playing all of a sudden, and Chuba can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. So Jordan Travis was 11 for 18 for 106, and his interception, I mean, come on, what happened there? What happened there? So what play was that? Who ran the wrong route? Who threw the wrong thing? Like, what happened there? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. And Chuba was 12 for 21, 38 yards, and a pick. I don't know about y'all, man, but I see that this season is a wash. So I'm just calling for a youth movement, bro. If Jordan Travis is healthy, let him play. But if not, just start Chuba. Start Chuba so he can actually get in the game. We can get a good, solid look. You can get a good, solid look. And he can get a good, solid feel so he can get his feet really wet. Because, I mean, you can't keep throwing him in after we getting our ass whooped and then we feel like, okay, let's see what he got. Like, nobody wants to play by then. Nobody. He don't want to play. The rest of the offense don't want to play. The only people want to play is the other team because we're Florida State and everybody wants to whoop the shit out of Florida State. Like, that's still a badge of honor for other teams to beat the shit out of us. So, of course, they're hyped up. But by that time, we ready to go home, man. So, I'm begging this coaching staff to please do not chase off our future. Please do not run it away. Because I can see it all over Chuba's face. He might think about transferring. The transfer portal It's supposed to be something that's going to help us in the offseason. Let's hope that it doesn't hurt. Let's hope that the few playmakers that we do have don't start looking at the door and trying to find a way out. Let's hope that they are true no's and they are going to stay down for the ride, man, because this is starting to look scary. One thing I did want to touch on, man, before I slide up out of here is morale, overall morale, right? So I think if you watch some of these players' interviews, you can start to clearly see that there is a clear divide in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? Now, the players might have bought into the coaches and the coaching scheme, but I know for a fact, just watching these boys, they have not bought into each other at all. You know what I'm saying? You still got cats that look at other players on the team as what you would like to call sorry. And they look around, they like, man, these sorry ass boys ain't finna do nothing. Why coach put him in the game? And it really throws everything off. There's no trust in the teammates. The teammates don't trust each other to actually go out there and do their job. So I think you can really see that now. So at some point we got to figure out how do we fix that? How do we fix that? We can't tackle. We still can't tackle. You know, it's COVID. It's college. You can only do so much. So how do you improve tackling if you're not able to really physically just hit people as much as you used to? We got to figure that out, man. It's a lot of things to talk about. It seems to me, you know what I'm saying, just to me, that whenever we're in a hat on hat situation, you know what I'm saying, where we really got the man up, where we're left in a man on man situation, we always get beat. Or at least 8 times out of 10, we get beat. Like, we don't get off of blocks. We seem to just be stuck on blocks. We can't dominate people to block somebody. They just go right past us. Like, our receivers can't beat a one-on-one coverage. Our running backs don't usually break one-on-one tackles unless you're Webb. Webb will run a bitch over. I like him. And you know Jordan Travis is a juke Nick. You know what I'm saying? Jordan Travis get jiggy out there. You feel me? And of course, I feel Tua Philly needs more touches. Needs more touches, man. Every now and then, I want the coaches to understand, at least for me as a fan, it's okay to punt. We're starting to go for it way too much on 4th down, man. We had one particular time when we at like almost midfield and we go for it on 4th and 2 and we don't get it. So now Pitt got a short field instead of punting and letting our defense at least do something. Like, we got to do better at that. So I'm seeing, bro, it's a full team L. You know what I'm saying? These things is a collection of dumb decisions and bonehead plays and not enough good plays amongst the young guys that are making plays to win the game, and some of them to even be competitive in these games. And this is just getting sickening, bro. It's sickening, it's scary, and it's sad. You know? But I can't really talk about this no more. I have to go do something else. I have to get my mind on something else. I'm going to go watch some NFL football, and maybe somebody that I actually root for will kick some ass today. So, yeah. Keep it chopping, y'all. I'm out. Shit. Okay. Goddamn.